It all started with a picture my friend texted me. It didn't seem like anything bad at the time. Just another funny picture. I sent it to all my other friends as well. Soon enough, we started sending more copies of that picture to everyone. Like dozens at a time. Still, it didn't seem like anything bad. When I first saw it, I was a little shocked, but humorously. The picture didn't seem like anything bad either. Maybe a little dirty, but we had seen much more messed up stuff, so I didn't think much of it. Pretty soon, we began finding more Shrek pictures. We started sending the pictures to each other dozens or even hundreds at a time. Eventually, we began spamming each other with anything we could find, mostly Shrek. What happened next caused everything else to fall into play. The same friend discovered that some people had set up an organization on the internet. That organization was called the Church of Shrek. We all thought that this was hilarious. We began spreading even more Shrek pictures to each other. We began saying Shrek jokes and puns, notably Shrek is love, Shrek is life, and check yourself before you Shrek yourself. We wouldn't say this in public mostly. Mostly we just say it to each other, or when we were trying to be funny. We didn't think that there would be anything wrong with it. We didn't think that anything could happen just from saying Shrek jokes. We didn't think that anything would change. Shrek started becoming more and more popular. More and more of our friends started saying Shrek jokes. More and more Shrek pictures were being sent. But it all went ogre line when computers became involved. When we weren't in class, or supposed to be using class time to type something, we would go to the upper library to work. The upper library is a quiet place. There aren't many teachers there, people don't often work there, and you could even play video games without being disturbed if you wanted. The upper library also had computers. On that fateful day, I thought it would be funny to change the desktop background to a silly picture. Like the Shrek jokes, like the spamming, we started changing the desktop backgrounds of the computers to funny pictures. It seemed fairly innocent. I mean, the pictures were clean and they served a small laugh to someone before they started on their essay. Almost motivation. By this point, we had nearly forgotten Shrek, or so we thought. About 2 weeks after I first changed the desktop background on one of the computers, I decided to go through all my old pictures on the phone, just for laughs. Maybe I would stumble upon a meme I could show my friends or something. Suddenly, a familiar picture of a green ogre with an abnormally long neck popped on my screen. It was Shrek. The very first Shrek picture I'd been sent. So I looked over at my computer sitting behind my nearby desk. I realized what we had to do. We had to spread it. The word of Shrek. The next day, we started changing the desktop backgrounds, all of them at once, to Shrek. We would send 40 copies of a Shrek picture to the printers, tape several of them around the room, and leave the rest in the printer. We started saying Shrek jokes non-stop. Then my history teacher told our class to write a 2-part essay, with the first part about how the Russians managed to keep their Orthodox religion throughout the Middle Ages, and the second part instructing us to create a fake religion and talk about how we would spread it. My religion was, of course, the Church of Shrek. I wrote about how we would start by spreading the stories of Shrek, titled the Old Shrek-Testament and the New Shrek-Testament. Eventually, after gathering a fairly large group of followers, the brogres, people would start hearing faint whispers saying, "It's all over now." Shrek would start murdering people in the middle of the night. A bloody onion as well as in the words, he/she should have checked him/herself before he/she shreked him/herself. People would start reporting seeing a large green figure escaping from a bedroom window. These Shrek sightings would be increased to the number until May 18th, 2016, exactly 15 years after the first Shrek movie was released. On that day, the brogres and I would acquire guns and explosives from black market dealers. We would lay siege to a DreamWorks animation studios and execute anyone inside. Any police or National Guard who tried to come anywhere near the building would be shot on sight. This would be the climax of an event known as the Shrekkening. After securing the building, we would build a shrine to Shrek. That shrine would be constructed of onions dipped in human blood. Our Lord Shrek would recognize this offering and call down a storm of giant onions to destroy the earth. All would die, but all brogres would see Shrek riding a floating onion materialize in front of them before they died. Shrek would lead all of the faithful brogres to his onion planet. My teacher gave me an A+ on that essay. We took this as a sign to spread the word of Shrek, to truly accept Shrek as our love in life, and to worship Shrek as our Lord. Finally, though, it was Ogre. It was Shrekmate. Everything we had worked so hard for came crashing down. We changed one more desktop background. Unknowingly, a full view of a teacher. The teacher scolded us for changing all of the backgrounds and for printing all the Shrek pictures. The next assembly, an announcement was made reminding the students that the desktop backgrounds were not to be changed and that the printers were only for work only. The funny thing is that the last picture I changed the desktop background to was the first Shrek picture I had ever received. That which started it all also ended it. Shrek is love. Shrek is life.